Greetings, this is Fred Barstein, founder and CEO at TPSU and 401k TV and TRAU, here on the campus of Penn State in Great Valley, where we just completed a TPSU program. And I'm here with Lindsay Vale Clark.
Yes.
I have it right?
Yes, you do.
Usually I can only remember two names, now I get three. So welcome. Okay, if we ask you a few questions.
Sure.
Very good. So tell our audience a little bit about you and SAVI.
Sure. So my name is Lindsay Vale Clark. I am the Chief Borrower Advocate and Director of External Affairs at SAVI. And SAVI is one of the nation's leading student loan benefits providers.
Right.
We work with employers, plan sponsors, unions, membership associations, you name it, to provide our tools and resources to their community of employees and to help everyone achieve the best outcome possible when it comes to their student loans.
Great. So what's the number one reason and why do employers, use SAVI?
I think that they recognize SAVI understands student loans better than anyone. We were founded by student loan advocates and experts who have been fighting on behalf of the borrower for more than 2 decades. And our approach to how we try to assist a borrower, not just by providing them with a simple tool, but really through a navigational type experience and that guidance at every touch point, shows that we understand the nuances and complexities of not only the student loan world, but how to best serve people who are struggling with it. And I think that comes through in everything from how much education that we do to how many great partners that we've been able to work with who truly believe in SAVI's mission.
Right. So what's the number one reason why people say, no, I'm not going to do this?
I think the number one reason is because they have a flawed perception of the impact of student debt on their employee community. Right. You can roll SAVI out at absolutely no cost, and so for a company to sort of pass on just even that guidance and education level means that they don't see student loans as an issue for their employee population.
Right.
And I think that would be misguided, in those instances, and we see it, frequently where employers just don't have as good of a pulse on their employee population as they think. But I think if they did, they'd recognize and realize how big of an issue it is.
Right. So final question, this was your first TPSU.
This was, yeah.
Why do you think a plan sponsor should attend? What's the biggest reason?
I mean, this is sort of like a think tank to me for something very specific, and even the people who occupy those roles and are delivering that service to the participants. And so to me, it's almost like being able to attend, a one-day sort of supercharged class where I'm going to be able to come back with learnings, insights that are not only going to help my own job, but then help my community of employees, all in about 5 hours. And so to me, it sort of feels like a perfect combination of thought leadership, education, but then also sort of like, how do we push the boundaries going forward, right? How do we make the ideal plan sponsor, right, and set those things up. So I think from that capacity, it's amazing.
Great. Well, thank you for your time.
Of course, thanks.
And thank you for watching 401k TV. And if you have employees that are struggling or have student debt, we highly recommend that you talk to SAVI. They are the leading student loan debt repayment provider in the industry, work with a lot of good record keepers, and it's certainly worth having a conversation.
Yep,
so
absolutely.
Thank you again. Thanks for watching 401k TV.